Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the weekly market analysis. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, do also click on the subscribe button and smash notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. So gradually we are saying a goodbye to the month of February. All right, yes. So the next week ahead of us will be the last week so far as the month of February is concerned, and so far so good. The month of February has been good. All right, yes. If you have been observing or if you have been following the weekly market analysis right from the beginning of February till now, I believe you've been able to learn something, you've been able to take some trees and have been of benefit to you. All right, yeah. So just as we normally do here, I'll bring you the weekly market analysis. We look at what is happening and what has happened and what is yet to happen as far as going into a new week is concerned. But before we normally start, let's look at the economic news calendar to see the news that is up for us going into a new week, and as a matter of fact, the last week of the month of February. So on Monday, the February 26th, 2024, we have USD new home sales month over month for the month of January. We have new home sales for the month of January for USD. Then we have inflation rate year over year for the month of January for JPY. On Tuesday, the February 27, 2024, we have the GfK consumer confidence for the month of March for Germany. We have Bank Austria manufacturing PMI for the month of February. We have durable goods orders month over month for the month of January for USD. We have durable goods excluding transport month over month for the month of January for USD. We have durable goods excluding defense month over month for the month of January for USD. On Wednesday, February 28, 2024, we have monthly CPI indicator for the month of January for Australia. We have goods trade balance for the month of January for USD. We have GDP growth rate quarter over quarter for the fourth quarter for USD. We have on Thursday, February 29th, 2024, we have retail sales month over month for the month of January for Australia, retail sales month over month for the month of January for Germany, retail sales year over year for the month of January for Germany. We have inflation rate year over year for the month of February for France, unemployment rate for the month of February for Germany, unemployment change for the month of February for Germany. We have the Westphalia CPI year over year for the month of February for Germany. We also have the Westphalia CPI month over month for the month of February for Germany. We have the CPI month over month for the month of February for Germany. We have CPI year over year for the month of February for Germany. We have also have CPI year over year for the month of January for the month of February for Germany. Yeah, we have CPI month over month for the month of February for Germany. We have CPI. So all these news you are seeing here are all CPIs. All right. Yes, I can't go through all of them. So all these are relating to CPI for the month of January, and this CPI is for Greece for the year over year for the month of December. Then you have inflation rate year over year for the month of February for Germany. You have GDP growth rate quarter over quarter for the fourth quarter for Canada. We have jobless claims 4-week average as at 24th February for the month of for USD. We have initial jobless claims as at 24th February for USD, continuing jobless claims as at February 17th for USD, personal income month over month for the month of January for USD, personal spending month over month for the month of January for USD, then the core PC price index year over year for the month of January for USD. We have the core PCE price index month over month for the month of January for USD. We also have the Jodo Bank manufacturing PMI for the month of February for Australia. We have the core logic dwelling prices month over month for the month of February for Australia. I mean, this has no impact, so just forget about it. Then on Friday, the 1st of March 2024, we have the consumer confidence for the month of February for JPY, retail sales year over year for the month of January for CHF, retail sales month over month for the month of January for CHF, We have manufacturing PMI for the month of February for Spain. We have the manufacturing PMI for the month of February for CHF. We have manufacturing PMI for the month of February for Italy, manufacturing PMI for the month of February for France, manufacturing PMI for the month of February for Germany, unemployment rate for the month of February for Austria, which is in the Eurozone. We have a manufacturing PMI for the month of February for Eurozone, global manufacturing PMI for the month of February for Greece, unemployment rate for the month of January for Italy. We have the S&P manufacturing PMI for the month of February for GBP. We have inflation rate year over year for the month of February for Eurozone, CPI for the month of February for Eurozone, unemployment rate for the month of January for Eurozone, unemployment rate for the month of January for Greece, inflation rate year over year for the month of February for Italy, full year GDP for full year GDP growth 2024 for Italy, government budget 2023 for Italy. We have the S&P Global Manufacturing PMI for the month of February for CAD, S&P Global Manufacturing PMI for the month of February for USD, Michigan Consumer Sentiment for the month of February for USD, then ISM Manufacturing PMI for the month of February for USD. So these are the high impact news you expect to see on the market going into a news. Realize that there's a lot of high impact news happening. All right, it is the last week of the month. So just, whenever we zoom into periods like this, we have a lot of volatility entering into the market. All right, yeah, so just take note of that. So that's just that for the economic news calendar. Let's delve into the chart and see what is happening. Yeah, so for USD or the dollar index, what we realize is that we've taken out this low right here, and I said this, all right. If you have been watching and been following my weekly market analysis, I was expecting this low to be taken out, all right, or I made a prediction, or I was expecting this low to be taken out. I'm not surprised seeing this, all right. So as you have seen, this price was tapped into the opening of this bullish order block we are seeing here, and we've seen price was pushing to the upside. I'm still bullish on the dollar index, all right. I'm still expecting to see the dollar index push to the upside, all right. Yes, so this is a higher swing low for me. So I'm not expecting going to next week. I'm not expecting to see price take out this low. If we should take out this low, then definitely we'll see price pushing to the downside for some time. All right. But as it stands now, this low, once this low is still intact, I'm expecting to see the dollar index continue to push to the upside. So far as the dollar index is concerned, I'll still be looking out for bullish prices going into next week. Yeah, so that is just that for the dollar index. Let's look at what is happening on GBPUSD. Yeah, so for GBPUSD, look at how price reacted when it got to this bearish order block right here, right? We saw a very quick rejection right here. So on a higher time frame for GBPUSD, I'm looking out to see price continue to push to the downside. All right. So I want to see going to next week. I want to see Monday's price action failing to take out Friday's high. Once it fails to take out Friday's high, that is going to be a swing high formation for me. That then I'll continue, or I'll see price would push to the downside. All right, taking out this low right here and then the previous 40-day low. So going into next week, I'll be looking out for bearish prices so far as the dollar index is concerned. Let's go what's happening on AUD/USD. Yeah, so for AUD/USD, to same plan. All right, I don't expect to see price take out Thursday's high. All right, so this Thursday's high. I don't know if you are seeing what I'm showing here. This high you are seeing here is Thursday's high. I don't want to see price take out this Thursday's high. Yeah, so for AUD/USD, I expect to see price continue to push to the downside to take out this low right here, all right, as well as this low. So I'm still bullish. Sorry, I'm still bearish on AUD/USD. Yeah, so that is just that for AUD/USD. Let's look at what is happening on USD/CAD. Yeah, so bullish dollar index, bullish USD/CAD. I'm expecting to see the USD/CAD continue to push to the upside to take out this high right here, as well as the previous 40-day high. So for USD CAD, I'll be looking out for bullish prices going into a new week. Let's look at what is happening on GBPJPY. So for GBPJPY, we've taken out the previous 20-day high, all right, and right after taking out the previous 20-day, we saw what? We saw a higher swing low formation right here, all right, yes, and we took out right after the higher swing low formation, price went up, take out this high. So at the moment, I'm expecting another higher swing low formation before I begin to look out for any setups. I'm still bullish on GBPJPY, all right, because price is bullish on a longer term basis. So for GBPJPY, I'll still be looking out for bullish prices. But as it stands now, I want to see what a formation of a higher swing low, then before I delve in to look forward for buy setups. But I wanted to show you something on the 4-hour, all right. This week, trade on GBPJPY came to an end, all right. Yes, we were in a trade. First of all, we took this trade, all right, yes, which I showed you in my previous weekly market analysis. That was 252 pips, and then this trade, all right, that is 174 pips, which it ended last week, all right. So last week, that was Thursday. That is when our TP got hit for GBPJPY. So it tells you how the swing trading room or the VIP room is running. So if you are interested, don't just watch. If you are interested, just DM me. Check my Telegram ID in the description box below. Let's link up, and then I'll add you up to the VIP room. All right. Yeah. So that is just that for GBPJPY. Let's look at what is happening on AUDJPY. Yeah. So for AUDJPY, too, same thing. All right. We've taken out all these highs, all right. So as it stands now, what I'm expecting is to see a formation of a higher swing low before we see a push to the upside. We've taken out the previous 20-day high, we've taken out the previous 60-day high, all right. So as it stands now, I just want to see price give us a higher swing low formation, then we see a price continue to want to push to the upside. So I'll be very patient to wait for the higher swing low formation before I look out to take any buy setups on a longer term basis for AUDJPY. Yeah, so that is just that for AUDJPY. Let's look at what is happening on gold. Yeah, so for the gold market, price doesn't look clear for me at the moment. All right, already you've taken out this low right here. All right, so as it stands now, price is trading in between the previous high right here, all right, in between this high and this low. That is what the range at which price is trading in. So going into next week, I'll be looking out for which side of liquidity will be taken out. All right, will price take out the previous 20-day high, or price will reject to take out this low right here. All right, so if it happens that price takes out this low, then definitely we see price continue to push to the downside. You take out the previous 40 low and the previous 60 low. But if we should take out this high right here, then definitely see price push to the upside. So for gold, I'm very reluctant on gold. All right, yes, I'm very reluctant on gold. So let's see what happens going into next week. Yeah, so that is just that for gold. Let's look at what is happening on NASDAQ. So for NASDAQ, those of you in my swing trading, we took some trade on NASDAQ. All right, yes, and it went well, all right. It went well. Just that price didn't hit our TP and then came back to our stop loss. But I mean, we took profit. Yes, we took profit. If you are in a trade and then you are not fond of taking partials, I mean, that trade will just hit you hard, all right. Because I mean, let me just switch the 4-hour and show you. It was a long-term trade we took, all right. We took the trade here. Look at where price go to, all right. Yes, so we took partials way long before, I mean, we saw price pushing to the upside. I wasn't expecting to see price to push to the upside, but I mean, it is what it is, all right. Yes, so once I took partials, it wasn't really an issue for me, because I mean, whatever profits I banked it already before we saw price hitting our SL. So as it stands now, for NASDAQ at the moment on a higher time frame, we are seeing price pushing to the upside. All right, we've seen the formation of a higher swing low right here. And so going into next week, for now on NASDAQ, I can't really give you exactly where price want to move to at the moment, looking at the current price action at the moment. So I'll be observing to see how price will react going into next week. So far as it is the last week of the month, definitely price will show some signals as to where it wants to move, because as it stands now, we've taken out a sell side liquidity, we've taken out the buy side liquidity. So I just want to see how price will react from there. All right, here. So that is just that for the weekly market analysis. Forgive me if you never heard from me this week so far as the daily market update is concerned. Yes, I know. I mean, I was really caught up with something. All right. Yes, I was caught up with something very important that needed my attention. That is why I never brought you any daily market update. But let's see what happens next week. All right. Let's see. I'm hoping nothing comes up next week as well. All right. I'm really hoping something comes up, something that doesn't come up next week, because as it stands now, I'm really preparing to settle in. All right. The year just started. All right. The year just started. So I mean, I'm really putting things together to settle in. That's why sometimes you don't hear from me even on the page. All right. Yes, but I mean, I'm still working things out. I'm really working things out. So just be patient with me, and then I'll see going into next week. I'll bring you the daily market update. All right. Yes. So if you want to join my swing trading room, to just DM me on Telegram. All right. Yes. After my swing trading room, they have my attention. Even if I'm very busy, I will have to attend to them, because they are my VIPs. All right. Yeah. So if you want to be part of it, look through the description box below. My Telegram ID is there. Pick it up and get in touch on Telegram and see how things will go. All right. And trust me, you won't regret joining the VIP room at all. All right. Because I mean, you make huge sums of pips. I call huge sums of pips on the swing trading room. All right. Yes. So that is just that. I'll come your way again another time. Peace.